While Half-Life is already pretty baller just because of its moment-to-moment gameplay, what truly elevates the series is its overarching narrative about elaborate, multi-dimensional conspiracies and the little humans in the middle who just wanted to teleport. But while humanity may seem like insects before the dimension-spanning might of the Combine or the unknowable power of the employers, the Half-Life series is constantly showing us that even little humans can be stronger than we or others might realize. Let me explain. In Half-Life 2, a big part of the unspoken narrative is the way humans get assimilated into the Combine. First as civil protection, who are still regular humans who join up, but then rising through the ranks, being subjected to dehumanizing procedures such as memory replacement, and then finally being transformed into partially human Overwatch soldiers, retaining very little of the previous humans' autonomy or personality. An interesting bit about this process is the way Breen describes it during his Breencast in Nova Prospekt.
Mind you that the alternative, if you can call it that, is total extinction. In union with all the other unworthy branches of the species.
Of course, by unworthy branches of the species, he means the regular, unassimilated people. We've learned earlier that humanity as a whole was doomed to extinction thanks to the suppression field, but in his speech about the subject, Breen propagandizes that natural instincts are an enemy of progress as a species. Such instincts, as well as independent thought and emotion, are stripped out of the humans inducted into Overwatch. From their actions and the words of their administrator, it's clear to me that the Combine view things such as instinct, emotion, and illogical thought as weaknesses or liabilities. The humans who have been processed into soldiers and stalkers are, quote, worthy, because they've been stripped of these, quote, weaknesses, and are now the most reliable resource to the Union that a human could be. It makes sense on paper. The human body is one of the most capable, resilient, and adaptable of Earth's evolutions, and if such a creature was only ever rational and logical, it should be an even stronger species. But let me ask you a question. Why then would the G-Man hire Gordon Freeman? At the time of the Black Mesa incident, Freeman was not trained for combat. He'd never even held 90% of the firearms he used on his journey. And in the years between games, he didn't learn any new skills. In his Nova Prospekt speech, Breen seems to know all this, and he can't understand why Overwatch, the Combine's perfect humans, keep losing to a physicist. He and the Combine are missing the point. Gordon Freeman is the most human character in the story, because he is you. While you are capable of rational and logical thought, that wouldn't have been enough to survive Black Mesa. You also had to rely on instincts when shit hit the fan, creativity when there wasn't a clear way forward, and willpower to drive you through the toughest situations. This is what the Combine can't understand. Gordon Freeman survived the Black Mesa incident because he was fully human. And that's also why the human resistance won the battle for City 17. The human body is driven by the indomitable human spirit. Without this spirit, it's only running at half power. The employers, while most definitely also beings of pure logic, are able to look at something alien to them and recognize its importance. Ironically, for all the horrible things they've done, the Combine actually made us stronger. Our true biggest weakness as a species is our tendency to fight each other. The 7-hour war was only 7 hours because it was a surprise attack on a divided world still reeling from the Black Mesa disaster. But by coming in from the outside and beating us all down, they've united humanity against a common enemy. With our shared struggle and our spirit that may be broken but never destroyed, we may not stop the Combine, but we can at least take back our home.